could be a bath toy. You can squeak him in the bubbles. And I love the way on board the ship, Figel's got a broom. I don't have anything. I have the fixed spot there to sweep things up, but they still have a conventional broom. Yeah, I think on these lines we only had like 2 or 3 actors to read those lines, and we just kept stacking them until it sounded like 100 sheep. Chase scenes are always fun. That's something we didn't do a lot in the original 6 direct-to-DVD episodes. You notice we've got 2 locations split with the action. We have some people stay on board the ship, and some people go to the planet. And we try to repeat that because it really is a beneficial storytelling motif where you can, it speeds up the pace of the film, and plus you can have little small cliffhangers where you leave one location in the middle of a problem, so you want to get back to it, then you cut back to the other guys. And if you ever do any screenwriting classes, you'll find it's a very common and beneficial technique. I love it like, grass is grass is grass.
Actually, Captain, I'm not so sure.
Oh, and those scenes, when we animate things all out of order, because just whatever scene is ready gets handed to an animator. So those scenes in the big hall of sheep, we weren't sure, depending on which act we were in, which side had red sheep and which side had blue sheep, and we had to go back and correct a lot of those because we realized we had put the wrong sheep on the wrong side. Hopefully we got them all right. If you notice any mistakes, keep it to yourself. You see, the peanut butter came into play. Oh yeah, that thumbs up. I don't know if you noticed that in his communicator. The little thumbs up sign was actually, I think I did that. One of the few little emergency pieces of art I come up with at the end, because we have a staff of very talented artists who do all this, but occasionally an emergency pops up and nobody's around but me, so I have to help out. But I think I actually pulled that from an old VeggieTales episode we did. I think it was a stamp for the countertop sequence on God Made You Special that we didn't use, but I still had it on my computer. So, like, here's a piece of art real quick. Great character mix with Sigil. And the less he does to help a problem, the better and funnier it is. Yeah, fade outs like that, with going to a commercial. Well, of course, you don't have commercials on DVD, thank goodness. But that was another little motif we had to get used to writing for, and writing for TV, as opposed to the original DVD episodes, which they were, a straight 30-minute little mini movie, and we have to make room for our sponsors to give their voice. And of course, you want to leave it at a dangerous moment, something that's a bit of a cliffhanger, so the audience comes back after a commercial. I love the way, I love the bird, but I love the video screen they watch too. It seems like no matter what you want to see in space, there's a camera somewhere to look at it.
Hey guys, watch out! That thing is hungry.
Again, some of the animation I just got a real big kick out of. Working with people half a world away. The timing on this scene right here with them sneaking up behind the monster. And everybody sneezes when they don't need to. And did that. It was just incredible timing. Is that they almost get eaten and then the jar comes down and traps it. Sigil's got great reactions here.
You're trapped by my crew under my command. Excellent leadership skills. Let's go, men.
Sorry, Captain. We can't.
That's insubordination. That's mutiny.
Captain, we get up. He gets up.
Good point.
What happened here?
Well, let's see. We showed up, tried to help you with the tip. You voted, switched sides, started arguing. Monsters showed up. I brought in my crew.
Great little pose acting from Sigil here. I love Mitchell's pose acting.
Important details. Thank you very much.
Just so nonchalant.
Destroyed our beautiful
The trees in the background, again, those were designed by Phil Dimitriadis. Very kind of Dr. Seuss inspired. A great reaction coming up from Sigil here. I love this.
He's ready.
Go back and freeze frame and just advance frame by frame through that action when he turns into that tape. It's hilarious.
So much for that plan.
There's a little bit of trivia here. When she knocks the jar off the shelf there, you just hear it bounce, the ding 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 ding. I think the original idea was you heard the jar break, but it was pointed out to us by network consultants that you can't have or hear or show glass breaking on children's television. It falls under child endangerment. So we had to make sure we never had broken glass anywhere. It makes sense.
I remembered something Sol told me.
Oh, the Fix Bot. It's supposed to be a recurring character. I think we only used him in 2 or 3 episodes in this season. But we came up with him thinking, oh, this will be a great new mechanical device to solve problems, so we need something aboard the ship to get fixed real quick.
I don't care if it is smaller.
But it's a fun design. I believe Cedric designed him as well. With it looked like a little trash can until he's activated, his arms pop out.
I was wrong. I don't want Jason's room. I appreciate what I've got. I don't even care if my room is smaller.
Thank our lucky stars.
Yeah, we decided that the designing Michelle's room was tricky because the first idea was going to be all pink and pretty, and I was like, no, it's temporary. It's basically, it was an old storeroom that she converted
What happens when we
with
breach
leftover furniture things. So we put the little wallpaper motif on the side, like she painted all the rivets to be like stars, flowers.
Attention sheet.
Yes, we wanted to give it a little kind of a makeshift feel,
What you have
last minute girl decoration of her room.
is the monster. You have to be content. I repeat, you have to be content.
He's right. Right on our side. It's the speed is there. It's not so bad.
And everybody gets along. Yay! Contentment rules. And somehow, the penguins get their ship cleaned up on the outside. There'd be a grass stain all over the belly of it.
Way to go, sis. Thanks. Ow. I'm sorry.
I love that little gag too. It's so minor, but it's the subtle things that get me every time.
I had my doubts there for a while.
All's well that ends well. That's a Shakespeare quote. See, we did it twice. It's a veritable Shakespeare festival in this episode.
And brought to you from the inside out.
Choose a hole in your soul, you might say.
Yeah, that's it. It felt like something was chewing a hole in my soul.
Sigil, our job is done here.
Feeling better, Navi?
It'd be fun to leave this scene on a moment with a lesson,
Take us home, please.
but it's always funnier to leave the scene on a gag, like that one. I love the screen wipes there too, where we have the spinning figures of the characters that come up and wipe them. A new development for this series. Oh, this scene, this grandmom, this was really, really fun. Of course, we always try to hide grandmom's face. And it seems like this was set up with the lampshade in the front. This whole sequence, we always cut just before you see her face, or do a great job of hiding it. I think, I don't remember who the storyboarded this, but did a great job, just made it a game to see how well we could hide her face. I like this shot right here, where even with the camera move, if we kept the camera in one place, she probably would have walked out behind that lamp, but we rotated the camera around to keep the lamp in place. And then a cake, which somehow doesn't need a pan to bake in, becomes another device to hide grandmom's face. And right before she moves it, we cut. I think this is one of the best sequences for this whole 20 episode series that we've done. We always hide her face, but that one was the most playful. It made it a really great game of almost showing, but not quite.
No, it's a tropical fruit, dear.
Hey, this piece is bigger than...
Bigger than what, Michelle?
Bigger than what, as we get a nice view of her backside.
Good night.
an unintended joke. And see, right? She almost steps in the frame here, and then we cut.
Thanks for getting Jason
Brilliant,
and
brilliant
Sophie
camera
the
work.
last couple of
Whoever
days.
did
Sorry,
that.
I was so envious. Me
I
too.
wish I could take credit for it, but I can't.
Remember to be happy with what we have and not be resentful
And
of what
we
we
try to end every episode with same prayers. Not all of them in this way, but we have at least this feeling winding up. If we ended every episode, it'd get rather monotonous.
and Vigil and Majel and Vigil
And we have a continuity error here, right? Somehow the little blankets appeared. Just an oversight, and by the time we noticed it, it was unfortunately too late to fix it. So you'll probably see another little mistake here and there in these episodes. And if you do, again, keep it to yourself. We don't want to hear about it. We probably know about more mistakes than you do. Now they're all sick. They got the virus from the navigational system. And the most important part coming up, the credits! Which you get to see them full widescreen on DVD instead of on Saturday morning where they're all scrunched over to the side running at twice the speed. So if you happen to be one of these talented people's parents, now you can actually read their name and be proud. And write them an email saying, I read your name on screen! I read it! It's so wonderful! Thanks everyone. We'll see you for the next episode. It's Tim Hodge signing off. Hello